race of Extreme Motorsports and 99.com Northern Capital Truck Series. What is going to be in store tonight? Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back to MaxSpeedTV. We are live from the virtual track of Gateway Motorsports Park for tonight's showdown. I am, of course, Joshua Medlock on the mic for you here tonight. Alongside my good buddy Stephen Dean is going to be joining us here momentarily if he is not back yet. Stephen, are you there?
Yes, sir. I'm here. How's it going?
It is going fine and fantastic. Well, Stephen, last night in the K&N Series, Gateway, and boy, what a race they had last night. I don't know if you are aware. They had a long green flag run there, but man, it was a handful. What do you think these trucks are going to hold here tonight? Only being one race in, really, on this new tire model coming into this 1.25 mile racing surface.
Yeah, I mean, you were talking about it a little bit before we got kicked off here. I didn't get to watch the race last night. A little busy. But yeah, man, I feel like this tire model, it's making a big difference. Not just like here or anything, just in general. The tire model's a big deal. It's making tracks a little more realistic and a little tougher to drive.
Well, yeah, for sure is. Well, we're going to go ahead and jump right into it here tonight, folks, with the pre-race analytics here. And it is a night race, so we've got an air temp of 81 degrees, a track temp of 83. Little to no humidity. It's showing 1%, so really no humidity at all. 140 laps here tonight, 175 miles, tire window and fuel window. This is going to be key here tonight. Been talking to a lot of the other drivers throughout, prior to going live, and that tire, they just say it's bad. I did put that tire window at about 25 to 35, but I believe that is pushing it. Even one of the drivers laughed at me and said that's a little bit too much. So, hey, it is what it is. But I imagine we might see some guys push it on that tire, Steven.
Yeah, absolutely. Sometimes you just got to. Some guys will be in full send off the go, but I don't know if that'll be the best strategy here.
I don't know if it would either, Steven, but I guess we'll find out. We've got 140 laps to figure that out. Fuel window, somewhere around the 40 to 50 mark, give or take, plus or minus a few laps, but somewhere around the 40 to 50 mark here tonight. Pit road speed, same as it was last night, 45 miles per hour. Let's get down here to the point standings coming in here this evening as well for round number 6. GT Hawkins in that top spot at an even 200 points. Tuning up the band Nelson, that's Willie Nelson, down one spot into second, 199, one back behind GT. We've got a tie here for third between Jacob Bell at 183 points, 16 back, and Cale Gale at 183 as well. Very close between them two. A little bit further back into fifth, Cody Lipster up a spot into fifth, 159 points, 24 back. But, you look at it, you say, well, 24 points back, that's a lot of points. Well, not really. Cody has a good race, and everybody else has a bad race. Cody can definitely move up, and I would even put him up in the, say, that top spot. If GT, Willie, Jacob, and Cale have a bad race, that's going to put Garrett Heath up 7 spots into 6th at 146 points, 13 back. Landon Williams down 3 spots into 7th, 145 points, 1 back. Brody Hayes up 8 spots into 8th, 143 points, 2 back. Curtis Vollmer up 3 spots into 9th, 139 points, 4 back. And Timothy Zayas down a spot, going to round out the top 10 in the point standings at 137, 2 behind Curtis. Cody McFadden down 4 spots in 11th, 136 total points, 1 point behind Timothy. Dwayne Dunn is going to be on that bubble coming into tonight in that 12th position at 130 points, 6 points behind Cody. That's the cutoff line. So we're going to get back here at 13th. Paul Irvin down 5 spots at 128, 2 back. Rhett Nichols up a spot into 14th, 125 points, 3 back. And William Hartman up 9 spots from 2 weeks ago at Texas, currently running 15th in the point standings, 119.6 points behind Rhett Nichols. And, Rhett Nichols last night came away with the victory. Can Rhett come into tonight, Steven, and capitalize in the truck series like he did last night, but at a very hard-fought battle as well?
Yeah, I'd like to say he could do it. These guys, they race the K&N and then they come here in the trucks. I know it's a lot different. You're driving a totally different vehicle, totally different weight and speed and power and everything else, but he has a good feel for the track, so I feel like that'll definitely help him here tonight.
All right, well, we're going to go ahead and make our picks here tonight, and I'm going to throw Steven under the bus yet again. Steven, man, coming into round 6 after the break, who do you have picked tonight? Or who would you like to see win, I should say?
I'm going to go with the obvious decision of GT. He's on a run. He's having a great season. He's got those 2 wins, 3 top 5s, 4 top 10s. I'm going to take him to win this one tonight, too.
All right. Yeah, GT. Speaking of GT, he, the winner at Texas before we got into the break. So he is looking to actually go back-to-back here tonight. And I'm going to go with another underdog here this evening. I picked a standby driver last night. I'm actually going to do the same again tonight. I'm going to pick the 128 of Danny Ware to kind of upset the field here this evening and kind of show the veterans of Extreme what being a standby driver is all about.
Yeah, you have a big, I can't even think of the word I'm looking for. You have to stand up to some of these guys. It's tough being a standby driver. You're not so well known. But it's always fun when you get one of those standby drivers going there in the mix and end up throwing a monkey wrench in the whole thing.
Oh, yeah. Well, last night we'll discuss it here in just a little bit, but we had some standbys last night as well, and, man, they were battling up to the end. We'll talk about it more after the break here. We're going to play the national anthem here real quick. Qualifying will be underway. They'll get to the drivers' meeting. We got team points to go down as well, so don't go anywhere, folks. Glad to have y'all out there. Looks like we have Brendan Kennedy out there in chat. So please share this on your social media, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, whatever the case may be. Get some viewers out here. Let's hit 50 live views out here tonight with 50 likes. We want to see it. Show these guys some love, and of course the sponsor for the truck series coming on board as well, Northern Capital. Big shout out to them for coming on board. So stay tuned, folks. We will be right back.
Can you see by the dawn
Alrighty, folks, welcome back to MaxSpeedTV. Their qualifying is underway. There are still some drivers out here that are putting in a qualifying lap, but it looks like for the most part, everybody is going to start more toward the back. And Steven, we seen that last night, or at least I did. A lot of people not qualifying. Now, of course, the standby drivers cannot qualify, but you got a lot of other drivers out here that are part of the series that can, but yet they elect to start from the back. That could either be a good thing or a bad thing, depending on how the other drivers around them are racing.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I see that a lot on these super speedways. You know, you'll get a little pack in the back that'll try and stay out of trouble. I feel like that's what a lot of these guys are doing here. They're just trying to keep their distance. Maybe let natural selection take its course per se, and file some of these guys out, and then they're going to make their run towards the end. We got 140 laps, man. That's a long race. So hopefully, we'll see. Hopefully, it's not so caution filled tonight, and we can actually get some good racing going and see what these guys in the back can really do.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Well, we got some team points to go down, Steven, and I believe you have those Truck Series team points here coming in, too, tonight. Go right ahead.
All right. Well, sitting in first, you have Maverick Motorsports with 319 points. Second, Primetime Motorsports with 296. Hyperdrive Motorsports with 279 in third. Fourth is Samson Motorsports with 269. Jacob Bell Racing in fifth with 264. Sixth is Downforce Motorsports with 231. Seventh, Proformance Motorsports with 225. Eighth is Virtual Racing Alliance, also known as VRA, with 211. And rounding out the top nine, in ninth is Performance Motorsports with 206.
All right, well, that is the Truck Series team points. Just one of the 4 oval series they have here. Now we're going to get to the overall team of points here, and this is for all 4 of the series combined. This is how that team championship is decided. So Samson Motorsports still holding that top spot with 1479. Maverick Motorsports in second, 1380. Performance Motorsports in third, 1344. Primetime Motorsports in fourth, 1320. Virtual Racing Alliance, VRA, in fifth, 1286. Downforce Motorsports in sixth, 1225. Hyperdrive Motorsports in seventh, 1139. Jacob Bell Racing, a.k.a. JBR, in eighth, 1144. And Proformance Motorsports in ninth with 1103. Now, we are at around a 6, Steven, but still, nevertheless, we've still got 4 races to go after tonight, and these points, not only in the Truck Series, but K&N, Xfinity, and Cup, and the overall, they're going to fluctuate. They're going to go back and forth until, well, round 5 of the chase.
Yeah, it makes a big difference, too. You got guys that are doing great in 2 series and not so good in the others, and, I mean, it hurts you, but it's all a game. This is where, like, in the season or before the next season, you'll see guys drafting and picking up drivers, and heck, even mid-season sometimes you'll have them picking up drivers, just try and get a little better. But yeah, man, it's gonna definitely be up and down. It's always up and down until the end. There's no real big gap anywhere here, so it'll definitely be tight down to the wire.
Yes, it sure will. Well, we've got coming down to about 11 minutes left here in the drivers' meeting, and they have a drivers' meeting before each and every race. That's why you see up at the top, it starts at 20 minutes for everybody that's new out there. It starts at 20 minutes. They don't get 20 minutes to qualify, folks. They only get 5 minutes to qualify. When it hits that 15-minute mark, it is the drivers' meeting, and they'll spend roughly at about 7 to 8 minutes in a drivers' meeting to go over rules, stuff of that nature. Anything the admins need to talk about, they'll go over that before the race begins. So that gives them time to go over what they need to go over, and it also gives us time to see who we have in a chat here this evening. Brendan Kennedy, I just mentioned you. Craig Franklin out there in chat. Orlando Rivera, Brandon Ketchum, Davey Hendricks in chat as well, asking what was it called before Northern Capital. Well, they didn't have a sponsor for the Truck Series when we first began here, but Northern Capital came aboard and has become the series sponsor here for the Truck Series. So yet again, a big shout out to Northern Capital stepping up and being the sponsor for that Truck Series. They are also the sponsor, I believe, for Samson Motorsports. Am I correct, Stephen?
I believe it is Samson.
I believe it is.
Had a little technical difficulty there.
Well, we had some of that last night.
Oh yeah, you gotta love it. I believe Samson is the ones with Northern Capital. If anyone out there knows,
I believe it is.
I don't know if you have heard the news though. Davey Hendricks has just been picked up by Jacob Bell Racing for their Cup team.
Oh, okay. So we got a little bit of a. Now, is it a driver change or was he an independent driver?
I'm not 100% sure, and since he's out there, he can let us know about it.
Right.
But I don't know if it's I don't believe it's a driver change. I don't believe he was on the team previously, and they just picked him up. I want to say last week, maybe.
Okay.
Those of you that don't know, I am part of Jacob Bell, so I'm a little biased. Those are my guys out there. gotta support the home crowd, but
just keep it clean up here in the booth. That's all I'm saying.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But yeah, we Jacob's real good about when stuff happens. He actually puts out his own little news feeds and stuff on our website and stuff. And I believe it was last week that we got the word that Davey Hendricks had joined our Cup team.
Okay, all right. Well, Davey Hendricks, glad to have you out there in chat. Independent to JBR. Okay, all right. Well, that makes a lot of sense as well. So they are still in the drivers' meeting here now. As soon as they are able to, when they are dismissed and they get into their respective rooms, we'll try to get our pole sitter up here. Look at that. The number 37 of Brody Hayes grabbing the pole. William Hartman going to be starting on the outside of him, 63 100ths of a second behind. Curtis Vollmer not that far off either, 79 100ths in third. Cal Gale at about 1/10 of a second off. GT Hawkins, in fifth at about a tenth of a second and a half off. He's only 19 100ths of a second, though, right behind Cal Gale. So really, really close times between the drivers when you get down to the nitty-gritty from 1, 2, 3, 4, Steven. So anything can change when the drop of the green flag happens.
Yeah, absolutely, man. And you also have your guys. I don't mean this in any bad way. You have guys, even in, public races, official races, whatever you do. You have some guys that are just great hot lappers. They can run that hot lap. They can throw down a great time, but they're not quite as consistent as they need to be to stay there. Brody Hayes looks like he has a pretty beefy practice time as well. So I definitely don't see him as being one of those guys, but, you do have guys, and you also have guys that can't hot lap, can't qualify, but can run a very consistent and decent, 10th or so off the pace. And eventually those guys up front burn tires off or whatever. And those guys that are running those consistent things within the 10th or something are catching the guys up front. So, it's a big difference. It can make or break your race. The big thing is you just got to be consistent no matter where you go.
Yeah, yes, sir. Well, I got 3 keys to victory, Stephen, here this evening. I'm going to go through them, and then we can talk about them as the drivers go to their respective rooms here. Keys to victory: cleanest car. You really don't have to have the best car. We've seen it last night. You got a beat-up car, but yet still be competitive. So cleanest car. Tires. That is probably going to be key here tonight, is tires. And the biggest out of those two probably is going to be patience.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Patience is a big virtue here in the racing world. Anywhere you go, you got these super speedways where you see guys wad stuff up, 10 laps into the race and they have no car left to go. But I definitely like the patience one, man. I feel like that is the biggest the biggest one here. I was watching these guys practice some too, and tires look like, you're burning them off pretty quick. I don't know how you feel about that or whatever. But I feel like tires are going to be a big deal here. Conserving early, or I mean, however you're going to do it. It's all about.
Yeah.
I guess you could throw your pitch strategy in with your tires. Your pitch strategy is going to come into play. Fuel, tires, all of it. When you're going to go in, when you're going to take, stuff like that. So there's a lot that goes into this little racing gig that'll make or break a season.
Yes, it will. All right, well, let's get down here to the interviews here real quick. We're going to pull up our pole sitter here up real quick. Brody Hayes, you there, buddy?
Hello.
Brody Hayes, Joshua Medlock with Stephen Dean up here in the broadcast booth. Got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Well, Brody, man, grabbing the pole out here tonight, buddy, with a 34.213, man. Man, what a lap there, buddy. But it is back here at Gateway, man. So talk about it.
This track is unique. It's one of the few ovals we go to on the circuit where you actually got downshift in both corners. So that plays a big role into it, seeing which drivers can figure that out the best. Other than the shifting aspect, the setup's a little tighter tonight, getting into the corner, and it's pretty loose off. So that'll be pretty interesting to see how the racing plays out for sure.
What do you think? We're going to see some clutching?
Maybe.
Well,
Maybe.
Yeah, I don't want to give out any secrets.
Got a quick question for you, Brody. Steven down here. How do you feel about during practice and stuff? How was tire wear? How bad was fall off and stuff like that?
Yeah, as the run got on, I had to keep backing my corner up a little bit just to keep from pushing in, getting into the corner. It didn't seem to get terribly loose off, but you could definitely notice the grip level going down, getting into the corner. You're just not going to have that right front to rely on as the longer the run goes. So keeping that under you is going to be a big factor in staying up front.
All right, Brody. Well, we're not going to keep you up here, buddy. You got get down there with your teammates down there at KC Motorsports, buddy. Good luck out here tonight, and again, congratulations on the pole.
Yeah, thank you, guys.
You think we got time for one more?
Yeah, we got about 3 minutes. Who do you want?
I'm gonna make this happen. I think I can move him. GT, Steven, and Josh up in the booth. How's it going tonight?
Oh, for one.
GT's killing me down here.
JT, got a copy, buddy? He don't have a copy.
All right, I see that. I guess you can go ahead and move him on back.
Oh, man. Let's see. Where'd you move him from, Maverick? All right.
I was trying to pull our picks. That was the whole.
Okay.
Point
Okay.
of that.
But GT's not listening. Peter Gardner, hello, but please keep politics out of chat. Thank you. I know you got your opinion, but I just please keep it out of chat. We don't want any of that here. We want you to enjoy the race here tonight. That's what we want you to do.
Political free zone. It's better that way.
Exactly. But I do appreciate you here tonight. It looks like we've got 23 viewers currently right now with about a minute and a half here coming down.
Trying to see if I can catch up with someone else before we get rolling.
GT, got a copy, buddy.
Oh, hey.
Hey, there he is, Steven. Go ahead real quick.
Look at that. Hi, GT. How's it going tonight, man?
Hey, I'm doing all right. How are you guys?
Oh, we're hanging in there. I don't know about Josh. You know, he'll be voiceless after turn one, so.
Especially here.
Oh, yeah, for sure, man. Well, just wanted to drag my pickup here to win this race and see how everything's feeling for you.
Oh, you picked me? We'll see. I'll do the best I can for you. It's not my strongest track, admittedly, but I'm just going to try to hang out and not wreck anybody and just kind of, if we get green flag runs, just try to stay out of everybody's way and see if the tire wear game works out for me.
Yeah, that's a big one, gridding up fifth, man, so you're not that far back off these leaders. what do you plan on doing in here? You gonna hang out there? You might drop back. I mean, how are you feeling about it?
I mean, at least for a good part of the race, I'm not gonna race anybody too hard. I'll if somebody gets close to me, I'll pretty much let them go. But yeah, like I said, I just kind of want to try to play the long game and see if tire wear works out for me, because I don't think I'm fast enough just flat out to beat these guys. So we'll see.
All right, brother. Well, we'll let you get back down to your room. You guys are getting ready to grid up. You have a good race and good luck tonight.
Yeah, you too. Thank you.
Good luck, JT.
Thank you.
All right. Well, that is going to do it for the interviews, because guess what, folks? It's grid time.
I had to throw that little voice thing in there. Josh loves losing that voice out here on these broadcasts.
All right. Well, let's get down here to our post center. Let's pull up the grid here, folks. The pit pass starting grid here tonight. Brody Hayes going to grab the pole out here with a 34.213. Congratulations to Brody Hayes for getting the pole. William Hartman going to be starting on the outside of him in that second spot. Curtis Vollmer in third. Kel Gale in fourth. GT Hawkins in fifth. Bradley Wetzel sixth. Dwayne Dunn, Double D Dunn in seventh. Jacob Bell in eighth. Jarrett Lipster in ninth, and Paul Irvin's going to round out that top 10. Steven.
Rolling off 11th, you're going to have Logan Keiss, I believe it is. Correct me if I'm wrong.
That's correct.
12th is Zach Willard. 13th, Timothy Zayas. Shad Curran in 14th. Darren Bruce, 15th. Garrett Heath, 16th. Blair Patterson, 17th. Cody McFadden, 18th. Brandon Freese, 19th. And Topper Dugas in 20th.
All right, KC Duncan, 21st. Cody Lipster, 22nd. Ron Miller, 23rd. Andrew Jump, 24th. Scott Brooks, 25th. Jeff Glockner, 26th. Justin Hanson, 27th. Tommy Amassi, 28th. Willie Nelson, the last one to qualify, is going to be starting 29th. And Nick Hunt is going to be in the admin tower.
Yeah, I got to love that, but we'll keep running down here. Mike Franklin, 31st. Jerry Glenn, 32nd. Douglas Hess, 33rd. Danny Ware, 34th. Josh Mayu, 35th. Rhett Nichols, 36th. Randy Perdue, 37th. Joshua Gillen, 38th. Brandon Ketchum, 39th. And Jeremy Horn, 40th. And just to steal your thunder, Nolan Neiman is 41st.
And Don Kidder up there with Nick Hunt in the admin tower, doing their admin things here tonight, as always, each and every week here on MaxSpeedTV and Extreme Motorsports and 99.com. Orlando Revere in chat, as well. Andrew Fessenden also in chat. Edward Moore says, "Hey, you guys." Well, how you doing, Edward? Glad to have you out there. Well, we're ready to get this thing underway here, Mr. Dean.
Yes, sir. It should be a fun one. Is this Topper's first race?
No, Topper has raced a few races as standby, but he is officially part of Virtual Racing Alliance and now is able to jump in the Cannon and truck races.
Yeah, I see Andrew's message here. Good luck, Topper. So
yeah,
didn't really recognize him. So it's good to see these new faces coming in, man. It's always fun to get this new competition. Makes racing a little better.
Yes, it is. What do they say? Coming into turn 3. I think Steven went blank.
Oh, sorry. No, I'm here.
All righty, folks, coming into turn 3 and 4, coming out of 4, that pace car is off and away. Brody Hayes going to be in control of the field. He can go at any time. He is on the loud pedal. Guess what? Boogity, boogity, boogity. We are racing that gateway.
Everyone's seeming to file out pretty good here. First through fourth, anyway, they filed out pretty solid. Got a little bit of jumpiness up there in sixth, a little battle there for sixth.
Yeah, we're going to take a look back here. Yep, Bradley Wetzel now. Here comes the 39 of Double D, Dwayne Dunn to the inside of the 77 of Jacob Bell. We are going to have a few battles, but it looks like early on, single file here until you get back here and around Cody McFadden. Cody McFadden in 15th, up 3 spots already, and they are still double file back here into the back. Well, looks like now they're trying to get single file, still trying to make room, trying to get position. I noticed here at Gateway, especially last night, a little bit of braking having to go on here between a couple of the drivers. The 96 of Cody Lipster and the 7 of Casey Duncan there, Steven, almost got into one another.
Yeah, and you got Casey Duncan is making a move on Darren Bruce here. Looks like Cody Lipster. Sorry, not Cody Lipster. Willie Nelson is going to go with him.
Tuning up the band. Oh, there goes the 7 to the outside. Now back to the inside. Oh, right in front of one of the VRA cars, the 35 of Ron Miller. Boy, that was close.
That was a great save. That could have been catastrophic early for some of these guys.
Now, battle's happening already here tonight, but Brody Hayes still holding strong up front. Does have William Hartman on his tail, but we're only coming to lap 4 here. It is still early. Early indeed. Now, couple of laps, Steven. Get heat built up in those tires. Get some of these laps wound down.
Yeah, you also got back here at 25th, 23rd, 22nd to 25th, I'd say. They got a pretty good little battle going on here. You got the 94 Scott Brooks, 23 of Garrett Heath, and the 17 of Rhett Nichols. You got a wreck in front of them.
Whoa, wreck in front of them. What's going on? Oh, the 27 of Darren Bruce. No caution. Well, let's go back here and take a look at it on the MaxSpeedTV replay. Kind of see what happened here. We're just going to let this play, Steven. Keep an eye out on what's going on there on the track as we look at it here on this replay. A little bit of bumping going on back there behind Darren Bruce here as we take a look at the replay. Looks like they were dang near 3 wide right up ahead of him. They went 3 wide, and then they got it checked out and got it underway. We'll take a look here at what happened. Oh, yeah, right there. Oh, yeah. Looks like the 36 and the 27 there. A little bit of contact was made. And that sends the 27 there into the wall. Does manage to somehow keep it straight, but he's going to lose a lot of positions going all the way back to 36th after starting 15th. Well, what have you seen while we took a look at that?
You got a pretty good battle going on up here for 7th and 8th between Jacob Bell and Dwayne Dunn. Jacob Bell's on the inside now. He's been riding that bumper for a lap or so now. It's he's making this move to the inside. We'll see who can get this drive off this corner.
Oh, coming across the stripe, the 39 of Dwayne Dunn's going to have it, but Jacob Bell to the inside. Here's the 43 of Logan Keiss to the inside of the 79 of Zach Willard. So a battle right up in front of them and a battle behind them. Man.
That 79 of Zach Willard ain't no pushover, that's for sure.
No, he is not, and he is one heck of a driver. And, you know, he's still putting some pressure there on that 43 as well, but the 43 fighting back, and, you know, they're almost touching. But it looks like the 43 is going to, well, it looked like he was going to make the pass, but still side by side across the stripe. Now the 43 going to take it right in front of the 79. Here comes Paul Irvin in the 88. He's looking.
Not quite going to get there, though, so we're going to single file out here. That was a fun couple laps there for these guys battling it out hard.
Now the number 20 of Willie Nelson going to get around the 2 of Brandon Freeze. Like everybody now still pretty much, yeah, go ahead.
Back here in 18th and 19th, you got Cody Lipster looking to the inside of Casey Duncan. They file back out there, but he definitely had that nose down there. We were gonna, I'm sure we might see some more pressure here in these next couple turns.
Oh man, well I'm noticing that when they go into the corners, they're going mid corner, kind of staying mid line. Oh, scraping the wall.
Yeah, Cody Lipster throwing a little sparks off that thing. I think he's going to show the nose here again. He does not. He backs out a little. Looks like he's getting a pretty good run off these corners, though. So we'll see. It doesn't look like it's going to be long before he's making that move again.
Watching that 17 too of Rhett Nichols. We seen him last night coming and dominating the race, but boy, it wasn't without a fight. One of the standby drivers, Dalton Tucker, was in the race last night. And I know Dalton from a previous league, and boy, him and Rhett Nichols, man, they was going at it. Boy, it was a good race.
You gotta love those ones that come down to it, and you have a couple guys that are really in a battle all night, man. I love that.
I'll tell you one thing, if something would have happened to Rhett Nichols and Dalton last night, old Zach Wheeler would have been like a cat, man. He'd have pounced.
Yeah, and he's got 2 wins, I believe, this season. So, you know he's hungry. He's looking for another one any way he can get it. He don't care. A win's a win.
Well, watching Jeff Glockner here in the 24, back here around 30th. Yeah, he's got Jeremy Horn to his inside. Josh Mayu in the 102. Kind of playing bird here, looks like some mirror driving a little bit going on right here with these guys. And then the 128 of Danny Ware, my pick, back here running in 32nd, right behind the 78-24 and the 102. And then a battle back here happening between the 5, and I believe that is the 98 of Jerry Glenn, back here at around 33rd and 34th.
Yeah, I'm sure this happened a few laps ago and we're a little behind, but Dwayne Dunn has been shuffled back to 9th here, but he's still trying to put some pressure on Logan Keist there for 8th. It's pretty tight right here, 7th, 8th, 9th. They're pretty tight and still fighting for that spot hard.
Oh yeah, they're all right here, pretty much nose to tail, a little bit of a gap in them. Oh, here comes Logan back into the inside of the 77. He's trying to look to make the pass there, but man, that low side. I mean, granted, you're going to use up some tires down there, but this track is fun in a way. It's not flat per se, but it's flat in a way. There's not a whole lot of banking.
Yeah, that's Logan Keist is trying to get that move done on Jacob Bell, and Jacob's doing pretty well to defend him off here. He goes, high, middle, that second line up out of 1 and 2, and then he'll kind of go low. Where's that at?
Oh, we got our first caution. Oh, Andrew Jump in the 85. I do believe it was. Let's go back and take a look at it here on the MaxSpeedTV replay. See what happened to the 85 of Jump, not jumping where he wanted. What happened? Oh, he's got the 94 to his outside, and oh, he's got his teammate. Oh, right there. There it was, his teammate to his outside. But on the inside, it was the 36 coming into the inside, and then the contact made, and then the 85 goes around, does tag the wall. The rear end tags the wall. Is going to have some damage there on that rear end. I don't know if that damage is going to affect him any here. You don't really need, I would say, the aero here.
Yeah, absolutely.
You need the downforce. So how is that going to affect that downforce on that machine? It doesn't look like it's too bad. Well, I guess we'll see, but it looks like everybody has had enough. And Brody Hayes has said, I'm the leader. We're 15 laps into the race. First caution, let's get tires.
Andrew Jump stayed out here. I wonder what his strategy is here.
Well, I'm showing Andrew back here in 40th. So
wave around. Trying to get that wave around.
Yep. So everybody now going to slide into the pit stalls here.
Have an official word from the tower.
All right.
It was the 36 of Justin Hansen and the 85 of Andrew Jump. Justin Hansen initiated the contact, and he will be receiving the EOL.
All right, first caution of the evening. First EOL of the evening. Nolan Neiman staying out, as well as Joshua Gillian doing Joshua things. And the first one off of pit road, it looks like it's going to be the 43 of Logan Keist, followed by the 67 of William Hartman, Brody Hayes, GT Hawkins, and Bradley Wetzel. Well, see, I interviewed him last night. We are in the new year, so I'm trying to figure out who we're gonna pick on. I think I'm gonna pick on Mike Franklin.
Uh-oh.
Dude up.
Yep, Mike Franklin, Joshua the Booth, buddy. Got a copy?
I got a copy.
Hey, Mike. Well, it's early on. First caution. A little bit of a green flag run there. About a 15 laps, man. How is the track down there?
It just depends on how you want to drive it. It's a little tight end for me and a little loose off, but I think it's manageable.
Well, what are you shooting for here tonight? Of course, we know you're shooting for a win. You know, that's guaranteed. But what are you really shooting for?
Honestly, with the way my season's been going, just to finish the race would be a big plus. So there, I'm just trying to get as far as up to the front as far as I can.
All right, Mike. Well, we're still early, man. Anything can happen, buddy. Good luck down there, bud.
All right, thank you.
Oh, snap. I was going to ask him how the tires were holding up. Oh, well, we can get it the next time.
Well, the way it looks, they're getting kind of rough pretty fast.
Yeah, I was laughed at. Like I said earlier, I had put down 25 to 35 on the tires. Yeah, they laughed at me. Some of them did. Others didn't. Well, new leader, Logan Keiss up front. Looks like he has chosen that outside line. William Hartman going to be on that inside line. Brody Hayes third, GT fourth, and Jacob Bell in fifth. Might not be a bad call. I don't know, that outside line, Steven, that's a rough line. Gotta
yeah,
get
I feel
that.
like it's rough. It might be rough. I mean, it looks like it might save your tires just a little. I feel like that's what a lot of these guys are going for. You know, trying to conserve as long as you can, get these runs. You know, nobody wants to see a caution-filled race. So if you have to make these green flag laps, these green flag stops, excuse me, tongue-tied, you definitely want to try and make those tires last as long as you possibly can and get as much out of them as you can.
Yes, sir. All right, Steven. Well, I am going to turn it over to you to get them going here. Coming to lap 19 of 140.
All right, once again, let me run down this real quick. You got Logan Keiss sitting in first, William Hartman second, Brody Hayes third, and GT Hawkins in fourth. That is your top four. Logan Keiss on the outside. Pace car is in, waiting on Logan to fire whenever he wants. He is on the loud pedal, and it is green once again.
All right, good jump there by the 43, but boy, look at the battle behind them. Woo! Can't change lanes, can't go 3 wide before the exit, or can't change lanes before the start-finish line, and you can't go 3 wide before the exit of turn 2. But now we're going to see everybody off in the backstretch here. Well, they're going to change lanes. They're going everywhere.
Had a little contact there between the 16 and the 37 of GT and Brody Hayes. They're definitely battling it out hard. You got William Hartman taking over the lead, sliding up right there in front of Logan Keiss. Tight, but made it happen.
Yes, he did tight, but made it happen. New leader, William Hartman, has led his first lap here. You don't get a bonus point for leading a lap. However, you do get a bonus point for leading the most laps. Now Logan is under fire. Brody Hayes. And the 16 out GT Hawkins to the inside. The 77 coming right along with that 16 as they come down into turn number 3.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there, man. It looked like overdrove a corner or something maybe and just lost it and getting freight trained on that inside.
All right. Well, single file back up front. Let's kind of check the middle of the pack here at about, I would say 12th, 13th, 14th, and 15th. It looks like kind of getting a little bit spread out here. I'm keeping an eye on that 88. He is getting really, really close to that outside wall. Looks like we have a battle up ahead of him, up above him with the 52 Bradley Wetzel and the 83 of Cale Gale. Cale Gale going to complete that pass as we've got the 88, as I was talking about it, Paul Irvin. Paul into the wall, and he has caught that wall as he makes his way down into the turn, gets off the wall, and that is a product of the wall, Steven. Once it grabs a hold of you, when you got vehicles around you, of course, you don't want to get off the wall. You don't want to cause a caution. But getting into the wall, it grabs you.
Yeah, absolutely. And while you're talking there, man, I was watching Ron Miller and Rhett Nichols go at it pretty hard. They made a little contact there, kind of pushed Rhett Nichols up the track a little. Gave Josh Mayu the low line on On Rhett Nichols as well, the 35 and the 102 are 20 and 21st respectively.
All right. Yep, Ron Miller currently running in 20th. He's got a teammate right up ahead of him in the 40. I got 41 on his car, but I got 22 on the driver bar here. However, that is going to be Topper Dugos there. So we got some teammates here right with each other. The 19 and the 20 in the 20th spot. Like you said, Josh Mayu back here in 21st. Rhett Nichols 22nd. Jeremy Horn in 23rd. Danny Ware has got company behind him with Jerry Glenn and Scott Brooks. This is back.
You got Ron Miller trying to show that nose on Topper right now. And then you have Josh Mayu got a huge run.
Oh, we gonna see a 3-wide action? Ugh.
I don't think we.
Josh going into the center, and oh my good lord, almost 3-wide.
Had to squeeze that sucker right on by Topper right there. He's gonna make another huge move out here to the outside of Ron. See if he can pick up that spot here on the next couple turns here.
Boy, that was close. And right behind him, look at this. Topper, the 78 of Horn, and Danny Ware all right here together as well.
Boyer Pick's making his moves. Any 34th to 24th now. Trying to get up into that 23rd spot.
Topper falling back.
140 laps has a lot of racing to go.
Oh, yeah, we are nowhere near done. Well, let's go ahead and ride along board here with the number 20. I'm tuning up the Van Nelson. We'll turn it up a little bit for everybody to hear the sound of the truck. Glad to have everybody out there. Boy, look at Willie all over the back bumper of that number 41 machine. Whew. You can actually hear the sound of the gears changing. Side by side still with the 41 of Willie Nelson as they come across the stripe. 41 or 22 is Topper Dugos. And in that mid lane is that number 20 making the pass. Scott Brooks now coming up.
Cale Gale working his way up to the back bumper of Jacob Bell here in 4th. See if this turns into anything here.
All right, well, let's go to the right rear here of Jacob Bell, and we're going to see that 83. Actually, that's the right rear. Making sure I'm on the right camera angle for everybody. Yeah, that 83 is all over. That 83, man, how in the world did the 83 keep from going sideways? We had a good look at that. Whoo. Still a battle going on between the 77 and the 83. Here comes Gale. Gale's looking. William Hartman now 1.3 seconds ahead of G.T. Hawkins in second. Brody Hayes in third, all over the back bumper. Cale Gale and Jacob doing battle yet again. The harder they race, though, the 43 of Logan Keiss going to catch up to them.
That 83's got that nose under him here. Going to see if he can complete this pass. He's way inside. Looks like that 77 overdrove that corner just a touch. He does make that pass. Just in time, too.
Oh, got a caution. Oh, the 79 of Willard. Let's take a look at it here on the MaxSpeedTV replay. And what happened to Wax Electric 79 machine. 52 and the 39. 52 ahead of him, the 39 behind him. Well, they ran 15 laps and then a caution. Now they run 15 more, roughly. And another accident. Oh, right there, contact made between the 39 and the 79. That's going to send the 79 around. It looks like the 79's gun is not going to tag the wall, so it looks like he's going to be okay on that. But that left rear is going to have a little bit of damage. Of course, we will let the admins look at this in great detail. But the 79 going to go around on the track in front of traffic, and that is going to bring them yet again down pit road. $29 viewers out here tonight. Thank you, everybody, for showing up. We only like 21 more before we hit that 50 mark here tonight. 50 live views, 50 likes. Come on, people, we can do it. Katie in chat, BLXSTV2 in chat. Glad to have you.
Look at that. I was just about to say, look who decided to show up in chat right there.
All right, Nolan Neiman. Looks like
I have
elected.
your official word here if you're ready.
Yeah, go ahead.
You had contact between the 39 of Dwayne Dunn and the 79 of Zach Willard. Contact was initiated by the 39. Dwayne Dunn will receive the EOL.
All right. That is going to be the first caution on Dwayne Dunn. Looks like Nolan Neiman coming down pit road, as well as Joshua Gillian. So that is going to give the lead up to the, believe it's going to be the 77 of Jacob Bell, the 23 of Garrett Heath right up ahead of him. I believe Garrett will get the wave around here, and Jacob Bell will be our current leader. William Hartman in second, Brody Hayes third, GT fourth, Cale Gale fifth, and Logan Kai sixth, Jarrett Lipster seventh, Cody McFadden eighth, Bradley Wetzel ninth, and Timothy Zayas going to be currently running in that 10th position. Let's see here who we can. How about we go ahead and bring down my pick since we got to talk to yours earlier. We're going to bring down my pick here tonight. Danny Ware, Joshua the Booth, buddy. Got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, Danny, man, coming in as a standby driver here tonight. Started 34th, currently running in 22nd, it looks like, here this evening, man. How is Gateway? How are the tires holding up? Looks like we could run about 15 laps, and then stuff starts to happen, man. Talk about it from your perspective.
The tires aren't bad. After a while, it starts to get loose coming off the corner. It's actually my first time running here, but tires feel pretty good. Just got to save.
So you think saving and patience is going to be a big factor here this evening?
Yeah, saving definitely helps you go through the corner a lot better. But while these guys are shifting gears off the corner, I'm tend not to a little bit, but we'll see how it goes.
All right, well, we still got plenty of laps left to go, Danny. You are my pick to win it here tonight. No pressure. No pressure.
No, I'll try.
All right, buddy. Good luck. Oh, man. Don't you just love picking on your picks? Oh, what's going on with JBR? Jacob Bell. Jacob Bell down pit road. That gave the lead up to William Hartman. What?
I don't know. I'd like to say that was a strategy call, but I'm not sure what happened there.
Well, pop down there and find out.
Might have to bring them up next caution if we can get a quick one and find out what that was.
That's a little strange. Then again, hey, it could be a strategy call. We don't like doing that here on MaxSpeedTV. People listen, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
I would listen. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, competition out there.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Katie might be out there in chat right now, trying to get top of the upper hand here.
All right, the pace car dives off. William Hartman in control. Brody Hayes on the inside. William Hartman on the loud pedal. Coming to lap 35 here for Extreme Motorsports and 99.com. Northern Capital Truck Series. Round 6 here at Gateway. Presented by MaxSpeedTV. Joshua Medlock, myself, Stephen Dean up here in the booth. Here in 2020 to start out the new year here with Extreme Truck Series. So, hey, good racing.
Didn't even realize I was bringing in the new year with max speed this year, but everything happens for a reason. So we got a really good battle going on here.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
The 96 of Lipster and the 82 of Mike Franklin. Lipster is trying to get all he can out of that truck, making a move down.
Oh, we were. Whoa. Don't go four
He's
wide.
gonna get up in front of him, and we're gonna file out here.
Don't go four wide. Not here at Gateway.
Yeah, no, I don't think that's the best idea.
Not here at Gateway. Please. Hey, I'm not saying they can't do it, because I know some of these guys probably can. Boy, that 48 dirt tracking it. Curtis Palmer, he's dirt tracking it.
He got that little Scandinavian flick working for him right now.
Yep, and that is a Northern Capital truck. So yeah, Northern Capital is a sponsor, or is the sponsor for the Samson Motorsports. So I was correct.
He doesn't hear that very often, folks. It's kind of one of those things.
All right, well, a battle back here going on between the 25 or the 24 in 25th. Jeff Glockner going to be moving back into 25th. Paul Irvin going to get around him. We got a battle up here. Cale Gale in a company. He's got company around him. The 43 of Kais, the 16 of GT right up ahead of him. Side by side with the 83, 73. The 43 going to back off. I don't know why I said 73. 73.
I don't even know if we have a 73.
I don't know either. I just make up a number.
As long as you get the name right.
Exactly. Yep. Blaine Daddy Patterson in the 91 to the inside of the 2. Brandon Freeze, the 25 of Douglas Hess, right there with them.
The 2 actually making that move to try and get by him, and he completes that pass. Doug Hess out there. Oh, he's fighting back. He's fighting Freeze hard for that spot.
Let's go cockpit here with Douglas Hess. This is the view that Douglas is seeing right up ahead of him. Oh, whoa, whoa. Whoa, that was close.
Yeah, they get a little wild out here on this in this extreme. I guess they don't call it extreme for nothing, huh?
Exactly. If it ain't extreme, it ain't racing.
Ain't that the truth?
That's a new saying. Rick, if you're listening, market that.
$1 million idea right there. You better get on it. I need a hoodie that says that on it. I wear a large.
Oh, well, single file here for the most part, getting a little bit spread out. Still a few battles going on here, you know, pretty bumper to bumper as well. It doesn't look like many people are trying to make passes here as we speak. Some guys staying mid lane, some guys trying to go low lane. I don't see very many people. Oh, we got a caution. Nolan Neiman involved in that, as well as the 7 and the 27. That would be the KC Duncan, Darren Bruce, and the 15 of Nolan Neiman. So, let's take a look at it here on the MaxSpeedTV replay. And almost 15 laps into the race.
They're pretty consistent with these cautions here tonight.
I think it's the tires. I really do. And
Yeah.
different braking points. Different braking points also play a factor as well. Oh, right there. The 93 and the 7 contact made. That's going to send the 7 around into the wall. The 7 stops, it looks like. And then the 27 Performance Chevrolet machine. Not sure what happened to Darren Bruce there. But we're going to go back here and take a look at it. Did he just happen to lock up the brakes? Did he tag the wall? What? Oh, locked up the brakes trying to get around the 7 and then tags the wall, it looks like. All right. Go back up front. Everybody back down pit road yet again.
feel like these cautions are coming at some really good times with these guys. I know they don't want to be part of it, but these guys that are racing up front, well, they're loving it. You know it.
Oh, yeah. Not I would say every 15 or so laps, you know, they know the tires are wearing down. It's rough out here tonight. So they're just, you know, taking every opportunity to get those tires. And it looks like William Hartman just barely going to squeeze out there, followed by Mike Franklin. Boy, coming from 31st to 5th. And he's going to be the second one off of pit road. Brody Hayes third, GT fourth, and Douglas Hess going to be fifth one off of pit road here. So Nolan Neiman now looks like coming down pit road, as well as Joshua Gillian. Darren Bruce. So that is going to give the lead up to William Hartman.
Official call here for you. The 93 of Shad Curran and the 7 of Casey Duncan, they ruled it net code between the two, so no penalties will be given.
All right, net coding. Well, you know, and being a broadcaster, I don't really look at that, you know, in detail. I just call it like I see it. That is Nick Hunt, Don Kidder, man. They got their work cut out for them, you know. They gotta, you know, they gotta be quick. They gotta deem it what they see it, and you know, they're not perfect. They're human. They do make mistakes.
The struggle is real. You mind if we pull Jacob Bell up and find out what happened on that last one there?
Yeah, we can go ahead and pull him up here, and I will let you talk to him.
Jacob Bell, Steven up in the booth. Got a copy?
Yeah, man. How you doing?
Oh, another day in paradise. We were just a little confused. We had a question for you. Was that pit stop that you made, that last caution, was that a strategy call, or what happened there?
No, we were trying to just come in and pit, and I stopped in my box a little too deep, and I sat there for 2 or 3 seconds before I realized it. So then I just pulled out instead of backing up and came out on track and pitted right before we got the green there, but put me in the back, so we're going to try to make our way back up to the front in this Lodge Box Chevy.
Yeah, man. Well, how's tires wearing out there for you?
Not too bad. I mean, probably could stay out if you get a little short runs for about 5 or 10 laps, but anything longer than 13, 14 laps, I'd definitely come in and pit.
Yeah, man, for sure. Well, good luck to you. Hopefully you get back up there, and we will hopefully catch you later, maybe on a podium.
Yes, sir. See you.
Good luck, Jake. All right.
Missed his box.
Missed his box. Well,
that's tough.
That is tough. And especially at, you know, here at a short track like Gateway is. You know, it's only 1.25 miles. So you miss your pit box. And, you know, if it's under green flag conditions, Steven, missing your pit box, that could cost you the race.
Oh, you're in trouble, man. Catastrophic failure there. Hey, your car might as well have blown up if you missed your pit box. That's definitely going to take a lot of time, and you got to fix it. It gets ugly.
Just put it in high gear and rev up the motor.
And hold it there till it goes poof.
Well, all right, get them going, Steven.
All right, we got William Hartman in first, Mike Franklin second, Brody Hayes third, and GT Hawkins fourth. Sorry, pace car is off. William Hartman will take the flag. He is on it now, and we are green again.
It looks like William Hartman is going to get a good jump there as they make their way into turn number 1 and 2 here side by side behind them. Brody Hayes, Mike Franklin, 1 out of 2, still side by side. Jarrett Lipster, bird's eye view. Logan Kai 6, Douglas S 7. Douglas to the inside of the 22, I believe that is. Topper. No. The 40 Topper's back here in the 41. So who is that?
No idea. Douglas Hess got a little sideways there, coming off of 4, was able to save
Timothy
it. But,
Zayas in the 22 car on his car, 28 in the driver bar. Well, brothers in chat, glad to have you out there in chat. Jacob Shalafo, DF Williams in a chat as well. Monte Rickard joining us here this evening. Glad to have all of you.
Dwayne Dunn's got a pretty good battle going on here with Paul Urban. Had to step on the brakes a little harder than he wanted to last lap, I believe, or last corner. So we'll see how that plays out.
Let's get back here to Dwayne Dunn, Paul Irvin, Douglas Hess right up ahead of him.
You got Blair Patterson knocking on his back door, so we'll see if he lets him in or not.
The daddy. I don't know how he got that nickname.
You gotta love the ones that are assigned.
I'm still trying to rack my brain around that, but, well, it stuck with me. That's for sure.
Have you ever seen a picture of him, he kind of looks like a dad, and I'm just, shoot.
Oh, getting a little loose there. The 91 of the 77 both. I was watching it here. Still watching the battle here between them two, too, because, you know, slightest contact. Whew. Toby Keiss.
I'll tell you what, man.
Hey,
Zach Willard has made a run back up here. Was involved in that wreck earlier. Has made his way back up to 12th, his starting position. So seems like he's having a pretty solid night.
Yeah. My brother out there in chat, glad to have you. Toby Keiss joining us here tonight. Calling me Dr. Josh. See, that's my nickname to him. Is Dr. Josh.
That might be a new thing.
He calls me doctor. And I don't have a PhD, so.
Dr. Josh MaxTV Midline.
He just calls me Dr. Josh, so.
We got to spice it up a little.
Bye, Nikki.
Yeah, the last name thing there had me guessing who that was.
What last name?
Alex Medlock out there in chat.
Oh, yeah, my brother.
Got a pretty good battle going on here between the 52 of Bradley Wetzel and the 48 of Curtis Vollmer.
All right, let's take a look.
On the inside, Bradley Wetzel's trying to hold that spot.
Oh, we got one going sideways up front. No caution. There it is. Caution is out. Whoa, what happened? Oh, and then we got people dodging everywhere. The 52 Bradley Wetzel looks like going to get the rough end of the stick, but looks like several other drivers also going to get in the mix here too. So what happened to the 52 of Wetzel?
It honestly looked like Wetzel just tried to avoid there. I was watching him and Vollmer, and it looked like Wetzel just went around trying to avoid the whole shebang and got on the brakes a little hard and spun himself.
All right, well, let's see here on Bradley Wetzel. Right there, we see the 99. All right, that is the first number that I see, so let's go with the 99 of Jarrett Lipster and the 82 of Mike Franklin. Right here is where this is going to come out, or this is where it's going to start. Right here, there's contact made, and then the 82 goes sideways in front of traffic. It looks like everybody, just trying to get around the 52. Going to go off the track and sideways as well. So that is where I believe that caution is going to come out. It looks like everybody locks it down for the most part. Does manage to get around. It looks like Brandon Freeze in the number 2 going to take a little bit of damage. I can't find him because it keeps switching on me.
Gotta love that. And when you get done, I have your official call.
All right, well, go ahead and make that official call.
You had contact between the 99 of Jarrett Lipster and the 82 of Mike Franklin. Contact initiated by the 99 of Jarrett Lipster. He receives the EOL.
All right. Oh, man, hate to hear that, Jacob. Thoughts and prayers your way, buddy. Glad you're here. You got family here, man, as well. So, it's rough losing a family member for sure. I believe we've all been there, and it's no fun. No fun at all.
Not one bit.
All right, William Hartman going to be up front. Brody Hayes in second off of pit road. GT in third. Logan in fourth, I believe. Yes, I'm going to let it reset here. Timothy Zayas in fifth. And Mike Franklin coming from 31st to 6th. Wow. Cody McFadden 7th. Curtis Vollmer 8th. Looks like Zach Willard 9th and Josh Mayhew starting 35th. Currently running in the top 10 in 10th. Well, how about we bring down this man right here? Brandon Ketchum, Joshua the booth. Buddy, got a copy?
Hey, Josh, how you doing?
I'm doing all right, man. We'll start at 39th here tonight, man. Currently running 22nd, man. I don't know how it is for you down there. From up here, it looks like it's a little rough because of the way this track is. So talk about from your perspective, how you feeling out there tonight?
Yeah, it's definitely a rough ride tonight. Coming in here with a baseline setup, so you're just kind of trying to make do with what you got, and you're really fighting the track the whole time and just trying to stay off of everybody. It's definitely a tough fight. I'm surprised I'm doing as good as I am because I haven't had much time behind this new wheel, so I'm still getting used to it.
Well, we're not at the halfway mark here tonight yet, so it looks like you got a pretty good clean truck out there. What's the, you don't have to go into detail, but you got a game plan going forward?
The only game plan I got is to stay out of stuff in front of me and hopefully nobody rear ends me. That's about it. I'm just trying to keep it clean.
All right, Brandon, we'll let you get back to it, buddy. Good luck.
All right, thanks.
All right, well, let's get back up front here as they get side by side, ready to go back green flag racing. Coming to lap 57 here.
Boy, I tell you what, I am enjoying this chat feed right now on this. I'm sitting over here laughing. I'm about crying. Boy, it's some good one in chat tonight.
Yeah, I know. I'm not paying much attention to it.
Yeah, it seems like you got your hands full, bud.
All right, well, double file onto the backstretch here. William Hartman, Brody Hayes. Man, it has been a battle with really everybody changing positions and up front, Steve, and you really can't tell who's going to win. To be honest.
Man, it's been a lot of fun. I'm still pulling for GT, though. I think, he says he was slow. He seems to be pretty consistent here tonight. Go ahead and fire this off.
All right, pace car's off and away. William Hartman in control. He's on the loud pedal as well as everybody else. Green flag is back out, coming to lap 57 here tonight.
Yeah, like I was saying, GT, I mean, he said, we talked to him earlier, and he said, he didn't feel fast or whatever. I don't know. A little sideways there, buddy. You better hold on to that thing.
That could have been bad there for GT and Brody Hayes both.
He definitely seems to be hanging in pretty well.
Yes, he does. Alrighty, folks. Well, at 57, coming to 58.
He's having one time, man. GT is having a time holding that truck, keeping that truck under him right now.
Yeah, he has fresh tires, makes it a little bit loosey-goosey out there. The MaxSpeedTV Chevrolet of Logan Kais right here running in a fourth. Man, he's having a good run, too. Started 11th. He's been up front, fell to the back, up front. So, he's racing it up with these guys up front. He is wanting them guys up there to make a mistake. That's what he's wanting. As well as everybody else behind him. Mike Franklin's wanting everybody up there ahead of him to make a mistake. So,
That's what I was getting at, man. Everybody's waiting for that next mistake. You got Timothy Zayas here trying to show that nose on Mike Franklin. He does get the nose in there going in. We'll see how this plays out here. Pretty good drive in. We'll see how the drive out is. Big drive out.
Boy, that was...
Keep it tight.
Man, that was close. And they're still side by side. Cody McFadden, man, all over the back bump of the 82. Here comes the 48 of Curtis Vollmer, diving it low. He's got his nose into the 64.
Yeah, Timothy Zayas is going to complete that pass there on Mike Franklin to take the 5th position.
Oh, still side by side the 48. Oh, we got another caution. Where'd that happen at?
I don't know. I was having too much fun watching these guys up front racing.
Not sure where that happened at here. Didn't see no speeds drop or anything. Looks like everybody pretty much got it lined back up, so no replay on this one. We will just wait for the official word down the pipeline from Nick Hunt and Don Kidder. Water bottle. I'll blame it on a water bottle.
There's stuff on the track. Stuff on the track.
We got marbles. We got marbles.
That was a competition caution.
They don't have those here.
It just sounded good. We have no idea where it came from, so competition caution sounded pretty good to me.
Yep. All right, still waiting for the official word. It looks like some drivers are going to come down. It looks like our leaders are coming down. William Hartman. Looks like Brody Hayes, though, going to stay out. Looks like Logan Kice going to stay out as well. Timothy Zayas. The 48 of Vollmer. The 79 of Willard. So we'll wait here on the official word. Steven, you got that yet?
Nope, still waiting on that, but I do have an interview in mind.
Who?
And he did stay on the track.
Which one?
Mr. Willard.
Mr. Willard. All right. All right, go ahead.
Hey, Zach, Steven, and Josh up in the booth. Got a copy, bud?
I got a copy.
What's going on, man? Well, got into a little trouble there early, and you worked your way back up pretty nice. How's that thing feeling?
It's pretty good. I feel like everybody's pretty equal, so it's hard. It's really, really hard to pass.
Yeah, it looks like a lot of guys are getting loose. Is your tire preservation, is that a big deal?
Kind of. It falls off pretty good after about 7, 8, maybe 9 laps. It'll start falling off pretty good, but I mean, loose isn't really the problem like last night was. I mean, it's just kind of difficult to drive when everybody's so equal.
Yeah, man. Well, we hope you keep going forward here, and good luck and have a good rest of the race, man.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Zach, good luck, bud.
Thank you.
All right, well, it looks like they're not going to get the one to go that time by. Got an update?
I did miss the official word during that interview. I'm sorry for that, folks. We're just going to stick it as a competition caution.
We'll blame this one on Steven.
Yeah, I'll take this one. It's okay.
All right, well, let's see here.
At this rate, we're going to interview everybody in here tonight.
Let's see here who else we can grab up here real quick. Let's see. I'm trying to pick somebody that I hardly ever interview. How about we go with one of the Lipster boys here real quick? How about we go with Cody? Cody Lipster, Josh Booth, got a copy real quick, bud?
Yes, sir, I do.
Well, Cody currently sitting in 19th, started 22nd. It's been quite a race out there here tonight, man. Talk about, from your perspective, how's the tires, how's your truck, and what is it going to take to bring it home into victory lane or maybe a top 5?
Really, coming into this race, I knew I didn't have much for speed. The truck's been slow all weekend and really just not had what I've really wanted inside the truck here. I've really just been looking for some sort of grip. The track has got a lot of it out here. It's just not quite to my liking, though. The truck seems to be really, really tight, but really pleased with how this race has gone. I've been up to pretty close to top 10 for a good portion of this race, so just kind of hoping that we close this out, finish out. I would be satisfied with the top 10, maybe even the top 5 if we can work it to it.
All right, well, we're coming down here at about 6 laps or so at the halfway mark. Cody, we're going to let you get back to it. Double file, ready to go back green flag, man. Good luck.
Thank you, sir.
All right, getting back up there down there into his respective room. Well, back up front, Brody Hayes, Logan Kais, Timothy Zayas, Curtis Vollmer, Zach Willard. It looks like Brody Hayes is going to be our current leader. Logan to the outside. Well, here we go, folks. Coming to lap 65 here. Well, I've seen we hit 35 at peak here, folks. Come on. Pace car is off, and Brody Hayes on the loud pedal. Good jump there by Brody Hayes. Logan Kais has got a hold on to the 48 behind him. And the 48 going to dive it down low to the inside of the 43. Here comes Timothy Zayas and Willie Nelson, as well as the 79 of Zach Willard as well. Oh, the 48 getting a little bit loose there. Going to lose a little bit of that momentum as the 43 of Logan holds second place here, still side by side. The 83 of Kel Gale, Paul Irvin. And here comes the 77 of Jacob Bell to the inside of the 88. Woo! '36 here, folks, tonight. Glad to have every single one of you. This is the Extreme Motorsports and 99.com Northern Capital Truck Series, round 6 here at a Gateway to open up 2020. We only got 4 races left after tonight. We haven't talked about next week's race much. We're going to go ahead and kind of mention that here, Steven. Next week, we got a road course. And it's a different road course.
Yeah, it's always fun, man, to throw a little road course racing in there. It definitely mixes it up, you know. You get to see where guys are proficient and where they're lacking. A lot of practice goes into these road course races, especially on these cars. You know, these guys that run these Porsche 911 or these Porsches and stuff that run these road courses, you know, they're a little more used to it. But these oval guys, it's like entering a whole different world there.
Okay, well, we got a road course next week for K&N. Next week they go to Dover here in the Truck Series. So I just got done looking at it. I thought they followed the same schedule, but at least this year they are not, for the most part. So they go to Dover, the Monster Mile in the Truck Series. They go to Charlotte Roval in the K&N Series as they battle it up here at around Jacob Bell, Cale Gale, GT Hawkins, Zach Willard, still side by side. So kind of talking about Dover, still, it is a monster. That is why they call it the Monster Mile.
Yeah, this thing is fun, man. The Monster Mile, it's a tough one. It's definitely a tough short track, and I feel like it takes a good bit of practice to get pretty proficient there, too, at these short tracks.
Oh, we got another caution. Garrett Heath, it looks like, involved in this. Let's go back and take a look at what happened to the 23 of Garrett Heath. I do apologize for that. I thought they went to the Charlotte Roval next week in the trucks. But they don't.
Yeah, I like to mix it up on us sometimes, too.
All right, what happened to the 23 here? As we are at that halfway mark, it looks like the 23 down low, the 36 and 3 wide. Good Lord. Oh, right there, contact made. That's going to send the 23 into the 94. It looks like the 36, I believe that is. Going to get into the 36 and the 23 make contact. Not sure who's at fault there. We'll let the admins decide on that one, but the 23 is going to get into the 94. That is going to send the 23 around in front of traffic and off into the grass. Still yet a caution comes out. So let's go back up front. Looks like Brody Hayes stays out. Logan Kais, Curtis Vollmer, Willie Nelson, and Timothy Zayas. So that is going to do it here for the at the halfway mark. We're going to step away here real quick, play a quick commercial break. Don't go nowhere. We're still going to be side by side, folks. Alrighty, folks, back live here on MaxSpeedTV. Glad you guys stayed with us, and we have the official word coming out of pipeline. Steven.
The 23 and the 96 got together. The 23 of Garrett Heath receives not only an EOL, but due to it being his second incident of the night, he gets a drive-through penalty under green flag.
All right, that means the green flag will have to drop. He will have to go all the way around the track. He doesn't stop at his pit, but he will have to drive through the pit road and then come back on the track. So, man, Steven, that could definitely hurt you.
Yeah, man, that's a tough break for Garrett Heath, man. It's hard. That's, you know, with the track being so short and it being so fast, that's a long pit road to drive down under green flag. I feel like you're losing at least one. Hopefully not any more than that.
Yes, it is. All right, well, they're getting double file here, ready to go back green flag, or racing over the halfway mark here. And Brody Hayes up front, Logan in second, Curtis third, Willie fourth, Timothy fifth, GT sixth, William Hartman seventh, Blair Daddy Patterson 8th, Cody McFadden 9th, and Mike Franklin is going to round out that top 10 here as we get ready to get back underway here, coming to lap 74. And Steven, we know what happens when they get halfway.
Oh, it can hit the fan from here on out, but I'd like to see a little more patience. You know, I'd give these guys another, me personally, I'd wait till the last 30 probably to really get racy. You know, keep yourself in contention up there and stuff, but don't get too crazy yet. We still got a long way, like you said, only halfway, so there's a lot of racing left to go.
All right, pace car dives off. You got that right, Steven. Brody Hayes going to be on the loud pedal before coming out of turn 4. Good jump there by Brody Hayes. He is going to take over the lead here, leading his 28th lap. Logan in second, side by side for third. Sorry, I was laughing at chat.
Yeah, they're pretty wild. Big wreck.
Oh, big one, big one, big one. No, 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 no. Not what you want to see. Oh, good Lord.
Up here after.
Oh, no. And GT Hawkins was involved, and I believe about 5 or 6 others as well. Let's take a look at what happened here. The big one at Gateway. Oh, it looks like Curtis got a little loose. Okay, it's okay. It's okay. Gets it straight. Oh, right there. Whoa. The 20.
20 just comes off the wall.
Oh, tuning up the band. Willie Nelson hits the wall too far up into the 48. The 16 gonna get damaged. The 16 takes a couple of licks there. It looks like the 96, the 67 off into the grass here. They're gonna take some damage as well. And, oh, good Lord, GT Hawkins' engine is gone and smoking. Not good for the 16 of GT and everybody else that was involved in this.
Up above these guys, man, you've got the 79 of Wheeler, the 114 of Ketchum, the 22 of Topper, and the 88 of, oh boy, lost my... 88 of Paul Irvin also involved. They kind of piled themselves up top.
Oh, man. Well, Steven, it was a packed field here tonight. A lot of trucks. I believe we maxed it out here as well. With the drivers and, of course, the 2 admins in the lobby as well. So, when something happens and you're that close on a restart, anything can happen.
Yeah, it's and tempers are definitely flying right now. Driver chat has been disabled, so they're definitely getting a little wild down here.
All right, well, we got people still coming down pit road. It looks like Jeremy Horn, a.k.a., well, I call him Martin Truex Jr. It's Jeremy Horn. He is on pit road. Cody McFadden, though, our new leader. Hey, let's go ahead and get Mr. Cody up here. Cody, buddy, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, you're up front here, bud. Started 18th, and, man, what happened? You was right there.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. I saw the 20 start spinning, and everybody started going everywhere, and I just tried to slow her down and not hit anything. Luckily, I didn't, so just kept it out here and take the lead.
Well, you got a clean truck out there in that Vinoy Chevrolet 64 machine. Still a lot of fast drivers out there, Cody. You're just, kind of taking it easy right now, being patient. I talked about that earlier. Do you think, with the patience that you have right now, do you think you have what it takes to bring it home into victory lane, or do you think it's still too early to tell?
I think it's still a little too early. Like you said, there's still some fast trucks out here. I don't know if I have anything for couple of those guys, but try to get a top 5 here, top 3. It's been a tough go of it last few weeks, so try to get what we can.
All right, Cody, we'll let you get back to it, buddy. Good luck down there, man.
Thank you.
All right.
Yeah, man. So the 20 and I believe it was the 48 got into it there. 20 just grabbed a piece of that wall and came down to the 48. 20 of Willie Nelson receives the EOL.
All right, now the 20 is still sitting on pit road. The 88, the 16, engine blown. The 5, the 52. It looks like William Hartman has taken his car behind the wall. A fast driver out of the race. It looks like he is the only one. Rick Nichols has taken his car behind the wall. Back on lap. Wow, he's 36 laps down, so it was quite a while ago. But we still have a lot of drivers out here, Steven. Get them going.
I almost didn't make it there. Getting ready to hit on the loud pedal. We're green again, and that is Cody McFadden. Sorry, I was all kinds of twisted there. I had no idea where I was.
We'll blame it on the new year, Steven. How about that?
I guess New Year say me, you know what I'm saying? You got Josh Mayu making a move here inside of Danny Ware. Looks like he's going to complete the pass here.
I know a lot of these drivers, these standby drivers that have came into Extreme Motorsports and 99.com from other leagues, and I've got to know them over time. Not only talking to them on Facebook as we see some sparks there flying from somebody scraping the wall there. Guys, stay off the wall. We can see what happened when you hit the wall, and boy, that 36. Oh, wow. Boy, Justin Hansen, I think he had to back down a little bit.
Yeah, just a little, and that caused Danny Ware to have to check up pretty good, too.
Oh, the 83 sideways. Oh, save it, Cale. Boy, what a save by the 83 of Cale Gale. Wow. We caught that live.
Gotta love those.
Man, I think that was a little bit of net coating that might have caused that. That is my opinion. Because they were really, really close. We got a battle up here. Danny Ware. Looks like the 37 of Brody Hayes trying to make his way back. Oh, another caution. Case Casey Duncan and Nolan Neiman involved. Let's go back and take a look at it here on the MaxSpeedTV replay. What happened here to the 7 and the 85? Or the 7, I should say. The 85 right there behind him, Casey Duncan. It looks like Andrew Jump is right there. What happened? Well, there's Nolan Neiman.
The famous words of your brother, they wrecked.
Oh, right there, the 78 into the 7. The 7 into the wall, the 85 catching a little bit of the net code there. Looks like the 15, okay, the 15 stops. And then I seen the smoke. I thought the 15 might have been involved. We are going to take a look at it here. They get around, the 7 pulls it around. It looks like everybody manages to get back out there on the track, but it looks like we do have another driver that has taken it behind the wall, getting ready for next week at Dover. The number 22 of Topper Dugas. Man, tough break for these drivers out here. Brody Hayes back up front. Cale Gale in a second. Logan Keiss in third. Looks like they did not pit. Looks like it doesn't look like nobody pitted.
Josh, I hate to do it to you, but Katie's out there really asking for that thumbs down when she broadcasts with you. I don't know if you're keeping up with this chat, but boy, she getting wild out there.
Picking on Katie. Picking on Katie here tonight.
Every night if I could. Good news is she'll take it and give it right back to you. That's the hard part. Like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have said that.
Well, it'll be me and Katie tomorrow night, folks. Stay tuned, because tomorrow night we'll be right back at it here on MaxSpeedTV with Extreme in the Xfinity Series for round 6 as well, starting out 2020. So we got a lot of action coming up here before the next week 13 break for iRacing. We don't get they don't get another off week until the next week 13. So, well, who do we chit chat with?
I don't know.
Justin Hansen. Justin Hansen, got a copy? Justin, got a copy, bud?
Yeah, what's up?
Well, currently running in 9th, started 27th, man. How's the racing going for you, buddy?
It's kind of rough, I'm going to be honest, but I'm holding in there.
Well, it looks like you got a little bit of damage. Is it affecting you any at all?
No, not right now. No, it's mostly been cautions.
So, what are you shooting for here? Of course, a win, but what are you shooting for?
Honestly, I'm shooting for a top 15.
Top 15. Well, you're currently running in 8th now. Man, good luck out there. We still got plenty of laps to go, but they're winding down, buddy. Good luck.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Uh-huh. All right. Wow.
She's just so mean to everybody. I don't get it.
Wow. You guys are killing me in chat.
You ain't lying. I wish she was up here in this broadcast booth right now.
Well, Steven, I'm going to let you get them going, man.
All right, boss. Well, I think I got everything figured out here. You got Cale Gale sitting in first. He chose the outside of Logan Keiss in second, Garrett Heath third, Mike Franklin fourth, Cody McFadden fifth, Blair Patterson sixth, Josh Mayu seventh, Justin Hansen eighth, Danny Ware ninth, and Timothy Zayas rounds out your top 10. We just waiting on this here pace car to dive down. They're kind of laying off of that pace car a little bit there. Gonna sit here and wait and kill Gale. He is on it now. Big jump, green flag in the air once again.
Oh, that 43 spinning a little bit of the tires there, manages to keep it straight and going. But look at Mike Franklin. Wow, 31st to 2nd. Woo!
He's having a race tonight.
Man, Mike Franklin. Awesome job by Mike Franklin. Oh, we got another caution. We hate to say it, but we know cautions can breed cautions.
The 36 of Justin Hansen is sideways up in the wall, and the 91 of Blair Daddy Patterson parked right next to him.
All right, well, we're going to take a look at it here, and I just interviewed Justin, and I hate that.
That's that, man. I've been pretty lucky so far, knock on wood. That nothing crazy happened for me. Like
yeah, you're
that.
next. You're next.
Let's see, who do I not want to win this race?
Oh, right there. There it was. It looks like almost 3 wide. I mean, they went 3 wide there at the bumper there, and then the contact made. Might have been some net coating. We'll let the admins take a look at it. However, the 36, the 91 are going to get a piece of that action there. A little bit of bumping going on, and then both of them hard into the outside wall. So both of them going to have some more damage on their machine here. Looks like Andrew Jump has taken his car behind the wall as well. Lap 89 of 140. 10:18 Eastern Time. 9:18 Central Time. Well, now who do we pick on?
KO Gale, maybe.
Okay, yeah. Hey, that's not a bad pick, actually. KO Gale, Josh for the booth. Got a copy.
I got you loud and clear, Josh.
Well, Kale started 4th. You're running up front here, buddy, but man, it has been tough out there tonight. How's the truck feeling? How are you feeling? And most importantly, how are the tires feeling?
Well, you know, it's been interesting. I touched the wall off of 4 there and come in and got it fixed. I don't know if I should have done that. I lost a lot of track position. Definitely had the fastest truck tonight. A couple of the faster guys there tonight got taken out early or just a while ago. So main goal is, Joshua, I'm just trying to get to the end here. We got a good truck. We're in good position right now. I'm going to tick older tires than some of the other guys, trying to get some of the track position back. But we got a good truck, and try to get to the end and try to win this thing.
Yeah, that's what you got to do. Steven, go ahead, buddy.
I'll tell you what, man. You can tell this man is a real racer, because I swear, a tick is a racer's measurement. I hear that everywhere. It's wild.
Oh yeah, it's been intense. It's been hard to pass. I don't know if you guys have seen that up in the booth, but definitely a hard place to pass. I won an ARCA race here back in 2006, so I got some real life experience at this track and success. So pretty cool to be out here leading tonight.
All right, Kel. Well, man, good luck. We still got some laps left to go, man. It's not over. Anything can happen, buddy. Good luck.
That's right, man. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it.
Yep, have a good one, Kel.
All right, getting back down there to Hyperdrive.
So I've got a couple things here for you.
Uh-oh.
Yes, uh-oh is, I believe uh-oh is the word for it. So, caution. The 36 of Justin Hansen and the 91 of Blair Daddy Patterson got into it there. The 36 was at fault, got a drive-through penalty. under green flag conditions for his second. We are also, restarts have been changed to single file instead of double file.
Oh, single file restarts. You don't see this often here at Extreme.
Ooh, somebody done messed up.
Uh-oh. And folks, we are getting all this information from the admins. Nick Hunt, the head admin for the Truck Series. Don Kidder helping him out. This is coming from the admins. Breaking news here at Extreme. Single file restarts. Wow. Get him going.
All right, Cale Gale here in the lead. He is on the pedal, and we are green once again. Another great jump for Cale Gale to restart this race.
All right, single file restart here. Cale Gale up front, Mike Franklin second, and I would say they're going to go single file, but they are already single file. Wow, you do not see that often.
Yeah,
Steven.
you have Brody Hayes here making a strong move, making a move in front of Ron Miller here. He just passed two, just that quick on that restart.
All right, well, Brody Hayes getting up here, battle up there happening right up ahead of Brody as well. Jeff Glockner, the 7 of Duncan. It looks like the 37 and the 94. Brody Hayes, Scott Brooks also going to be doing battle yet again. Are we going to go 3 wide? No. Wow, the 114 of Brandon Ketchum is like, nope, I'm not doing it. But the 37, yep, not doing it. Yep, not doing it.
This little group of drivers here, man, they're all so tightly competitive, man. Brody Hayes is working his way up and fast.
Yep, he is. It looks like this single file restart is not affecting him any at all. Whoa, the 24.
How bad this him driving that hard, man. Them tires, you know. That's some hard driving there.
Yes, it is. All right, folks. Well, we are at lap 94, coming to lap 95. Let's go on board here with Jeff Glockner here. Let's do a little bit of a cock a pit. Crank it up. Alrighty, folks, back live here. We had some spinning action there going on under the cockpit. Crank it up. Let's go back and take a look at what happened here under the MaxSpeedTV replay. So, it looks like Jarrett Lipster might have been involved in that. We are going to be on Jarrett here to see what happened. All right. Oh, man. Well, it was really close. Yep, there it was right there. The 23 and the 99 getting involved in hard lick. Boy, what a lick that 23 took there into the wall. Well, let's go cockpit here with the 23. Because that was a hard lick. If you get motion sickness or you have to close your eyes, I would suggest not watching this.
Viewer discretion is advised.
Exactly. Well, let's see here if we can find the 23. I'm not seeing Garrett Heath. There he is. This was a hard lick by the 23. Man, oh, that had to hurt. Oh, and his engine even let go. Oh. All right, waiting, of course, for the official word coming from the Extreme Motorsports and 99.com officials. Nick Hunt, Don Kidder got an update.
Just waiting on this word here for you.
All right.
I will come to you as soon as I get it.
All right. Well, Chad Curran up front. Blair Daddy Patterson in second. Mike Franklin in third. Kel Gale fourth. Mayu fifth. Logan Kai sixth. Cody McFadden seventh. Timothy Zayas eighth. Danny Ware ninth. And Zach Willard in a 10th. As it sits right now, it looks like Chad Curran coming down pit road. It looks like that is all. So that's going to give the lead up to the 91 of Blair Patterson.
Official word has come down the pipe. 99 and 23. The 99 of Jarrett Lipster will be receiving a drive-through due to it being his second caused caution of the night.
Oh, man.
Been quite a few of those tonight, hasn't there?
Yeah, there. I believe there's been two. He makes the three. Wow. All right. Well, I'm gonna let you interview somebody if you want to, and then I'm gonna let you get them going here, buddy.
Let's see what we got going on today. Who are we gonna get? Let's see here. I wonder how much time I have. Let's see, let's talk to Blair Patterson. If I can find him. Blair Patterson, Steven in the booth. Got a copy, bud?
Stephen Dean, what's up, buddy?
How's it going, man? Been a rough night for you, huh?
Well, you know, been at the front, been at the back, been in the middle. I'm just taking a tour of Gateway Motorsports Complex here.
Now, how's that tour coming for you?
So far so good. Right now I'm looking at the back of the Ford Mustang pace car, so I like this view.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I don't know who wouldn't.
You know, and as long as I see that checkered flag from this view, I'm going to like it a lot more.
Yeah, that definitely would not be a bad day for you at all. How's tire fall off and strategy coming in play for you?
My strategy is pure winging it today, and tire fall off is not too bad so far.
Well, nothing wrong with that, man. I'm gonna get you back down here to your room. You have a
Right
good
on.
one. Good luck, and don't have too much fun.
I just want to shout out to Little Bear Cookie Company. They're out of St. Louis, so just wanted to say thanks to one of my sponsors.
Absolutely, man. I appreciate it.
All right, we're getting back down there. Green flag is back out. Steven, quicker.
Yeah, sorry, I was trying to figure out how to move him back. I'm gonna have to have you show me how to do that one of these days. I can't figure it out.
All right, we'll get with it, but you gotta be quick, man, because right now Blair's under fire with Mike Franklin. Mike coming to the lead. He has not led a lap yet, but now he has. Here he goes, Mike to the lead with Blair in second. Here comes Kale Gale to the inside.
Yeah, man, Blair is under a lot of fire. Maybe I shouldn't have talked to him. Now I feel bad.
Hey, it's all right. Hey, it's part of it. Trust me, I've been there and done that. Trust me, I've been interviewing right with her coming out of turn 4 going green. So, you know, I've been there.
I had a little trouble finding him at first. I'm still trying to figure out where these teams lie still a little. So I'm like,
it's a little bit different. It is a little bit different. No doubt about it. But I've been doing it here at Extreme for, well, I did it last season and this season. So I'm pretty used to it. Well, all right, well, Josh Mayhew, Logan Keiss, the 64 of Cody McFadden, Timothy Zayas all right here together, and Brody Hayes as well. Brody trying to make his moves back up toward the front, but man, Mike Franklin with Josh Mayhew losing a position there to the 64, still side by side. Man, you got to give a shout out here to Mike Franklin, though. Coming from 31st to 1st. 30 spots, Steven.
yeah, that's a lot, man. I'm 3 wide here. You missed your chance.
I know.
On the inside of them. Double. They were 2 by 2 and right on by.
2 by 2, not yet 3 wide. Yeah, I didn't call it. Oh, man, bumper to bumper, here we go. Lap 106 of 140. Winding down the laps here tonight.
You got Zach Willard knocking on that back door of Blair Patterson now, trying to take away that 8th spot.
Man, oh man, what's going on toward the back? Nolan Neiman, the 96 of Cody Lipster, going to get around him. Going back even further. Well, 1 lap down, Jerry Glenn looking for the caution to get back on the lead lap, as well as Dwayne Dunn. Dwayne Dunn has got some front end damage, but you can't count out that Northern Capital 39 as well. You can't count out anybody here tonight, Steven.
No, man, this has been a wild one.
Cal Gale to the lead.
There's been a lot of great racing here tonight, even with the cautions, you know.
Yep.
But overall, it's been a great race tonight, man. Everyone's stayed pretty tight, and we've had some really competitive racing here, and hopefully it finishes out that way.
Cal Gale up front now. Mike Franklin in second. Logan Keiss third. Brody Hayes fourth. Josh Mayhew in fifth. It looks like we might have a battle here, presuming pretty shortly between the 82, 43, and 37, as they are really close together. And as I speak of it, the 43 going to get his nose in there. Here comes the 37 as well.
Yeah, I'm watching Zach Willard as he makes his move around Blair Patterson. Now clears him coming off of 4. Going to be sitting in that 8th spot.
Battle up front, battle behind, in the back there. Well, Logan Keiss goes into second, bringing Brody Hayes right along with him. Brody starting on pole, currently running in third. Well, let's go through the field here under green flag conditions. Cale Gale started fourth, currently running in first. Logan Keiss started in 11th. Currently in second, but under fire there with Brody Hayes, our pole sitter, currently running in third. Mike Franklin started 31st in fourth. Josh Mayhew, 35th in fifth. Cody McFadden, 18th in sixth. Timothy Zayas, 13th in seventh. Zach Willard, 12th in 8th. Danny Ware, my pick, 34th in 9th under fire with Blair the Daddy Patterson. Now going to go back into 11th, getting passed by Brandon Freeze in the number 2, started 19th in 10th. Blair back in 11th. Ron Miller in 12th, started 23rd. Brandon Ketchum, 13th, started 39th. Scott Brooks in 14th, started 25th. And KC Duncan, I'm going to round out the top 15 here, currently started 21st place. And he is under fire.
There's been a lot of that tonight.
78 of Jeremy Horn. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, these guys are all battling it out for those spots in the playoffs. You know, no wins get you in. It's all based off of points. So you got to get them where you can.
All right. All right. Well, these guys they're still racing, but hey, look at it. We've got a battle for the lead, a three-way battle here. Cale Gale, Logan Kice, and Brody Hayes, Steven. Wow.
Yeah, man, it's tight here. See if Cale Gale can hold on to that lead. Logan Kice has that nose under him, and Brody Hayes is outside. Brody Hayes making that hard move outside of Logan Kice. Logan Kice is going to drop back to third as Brody Hayes takes over the second spot and Cale Gale hangs on to the lead.
Yes, it is. Still a battle up front, man. Well, they're coming up on lap traffic here. They're coming up on the 39, I believe that is, of Dwayne Dunn. It looks like they're going to, all three of them are going to get around him and the 67 of William Hartman. So the top three drivers getting around the lap traffic. Steven, that could be a big factor here as, well, guess what? 5 more laps. We're going to be at that 20 to go mark here tonight as we have, again, a battle for the lead.
Yeah, that 37 of Brody Hayes stuck that nose in there on Cale Gale. He is going to lead that lap as he pulls away from Cale Gale slowly here.
Cale Gale scraping the wall.
Yeah, he's going to complete that pass there coming out of 2, and he's scotch-free.
Oh, Brody Hayes, our pole sitter, back up front here tonight. Coming up on the 16 now of GT Hawkins. And GT just going to stay high, let the leaders get around. No harm, no foul. But you also got to watch back here. Mike Franklin, Josh Mayu, Cody McFadden. You know, they're in between the lap traffic here. So as I was talking before, lap traffic can be a big key on how the race ends.
Yeah, absolutely, man. You could, I mean, in theory, being that leader, you could use, you know, lap traffic to pit for you, or, you know, or be a pit for you. And so it could get wild. You know, they can definitely use it to their advantage, but it could also get in their way and cause them to end up in the wall or in the grass or somewhere you don't want to be in one of these things.
Yeah, we'll continue to watch it right around the 4th, 5th place here with Mike Franklin, Cody McFadden, Josh Mayu. But it looks like up front, Logan going to get around the 83 of Cale Gale to go into second. Brandon Ketchum back here in the 114, coming up on the 35 of Ron Miller as well.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Cale Gale looks a little loose there. I don't know what's going on. Excuse me. Oof. He got a little loose there coming off of, or actually, I think it was more center of 2, and we'll see how he does here. I don't know if he's overdriving. Those tires are giving up on him. Whew. That was hard to get out of my mouth for some reason.
Well, the top 4 has been out here at about 20 or so laps. 20 laps is what I'm seeing here. behind them at about 21 to 20 laps roughly on their tires. So pretty much everybody, Steven, still on that same tire strategy. They came down when they needed to. So, you know, can they... Yeah, they can make it from here on fuel. Oh, boy, it'll be close.
Yeah, I bet it'd be real
Yeah,
close, man. But
I think they can,
I don't know
though.
if you want to run those tires that long. You know, I don't know if you have any tire left.
Yeah, I don't know, but as they cross the stripe, guess what, folks? 20 laps remain here tonight. Can Brody Hayes hold off Logan, Kel, Cody, Timothy? That is the time. Oh, the caution comes out. Woo!
I don't know if that's what the leaders wanted to see, but I think that's what the leaders wanted to see. They're trying to get on those new tires.
Well, we're going to go back and take a look. I believe Jeremy Horn might have been involved in this. We see the battle with the 94 and the 96 right up ahead of Jeremy. But where did it start? Coming out of 4, it looks like everybody's okay. Right there, there it was. Contact made. Looks like the 94 and the 78, a little bit of net code there between the 78 and the 7. The 99 going to get a piece of Jeremy Horn. So that is going to bring out the caution here with 19 laps to go. And I was going to say, do you pit? And I think you have to pit.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I would definitely be wanting those tires right now, especially these guys up front. Like you said, everyone's 20, 21 laps. They were on those tires. Them things have got to be wore out, and they definitely need new ones by now.
Yes, it is. Yeah, for sure. Them tires are shot. And tires going to be key to potentially winning the race here tonight. So, Steven, we could probably get an interview in here when they come off of pit road. That might be the only other interview we get in under 10. I don't interview anybody. And, of course, Green White Checkers, they do have them here. It is only one attempt, I do believe.
Yeah, I think this is your interview here. I mean, I can definitely pick for you. By any means.
Well, let's see here who I'm going to pick. I'm waiting for everybody to come off of pit road, you know.
Yeah, I'm trying to see who we haven't really talked to here.
How about
Still
we
waiting
go
on that
with
official
another
word.
standby driver, shall we?
Ooh.
Going to go all the way down here to the garage. I'm going to bring him up here. I'm going to talk to him. Josh Mayu in the 102 standby. Got a copy?
I sure do, bud.
Well, Josh, man, you started 35th. I'm unable to qualify, but man, you're running in the 6th place right now, buddy. How's Gateway? How's the racing down there? How's your truck, man?
Truck's feeling pretty good tonight. We're just taking it easy, trying to make it to the end here. Racing's pretty good. Been some cautions, but other than that, it's been real good, close racing.
Well, what is it going to take, man? A lot of fast drivers out there and some drivers that you know as well. What is it going to take to upset the field here and, you know, potentially bring it home into victory lane?
Probably if the leader's getting a wreck. I don't have enough long run speed to get up there, but other than that, we're just hoping for a top 5.
All righty, buddy. Josh, good luck down there. Steven, do you have anything for Mayu as coming in as a standby driver here tonight?
No, man. Keep driving that thing like you are. Hopefully you can mix some stuff up tonight, and it's been a great showing for you, man. Hopefully you get a podium out of it.
Yeah, buddy. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you.
All right, good luck.
Yep, thanks.
Bud. All right, we'll get him back down there in his respective room. Steven, man, well, it's going to come down to the final 17 laps.
Official word is in, plus some breaking news.
Oh, go ahead.
That last one was, sorry, I turned my chat down in game, kind of hard to talk in here at the same time. So you have the 78 of Jeremy Horn and the 94 of Scott Brooks involved in that last wreck. This should really excite you. The 78 was deemed at fault and has received a drive-through penalty due to it being his second incident of the night. And they have just changed restarts back to double file, so it should get real interesting now.
Oh, yeah, it should for sure. Well, up front, single file. Pace car lights are off. Coming to lap 15 or 15 to go, I should say, lap 15. Wow, where is my mind at?
I don't know, man. 4 drive-through penalties tonight. That's kind of out there.
Yes, it is. Well, get them going again, Steven, buddy.
All right, we are here with the... Oh, we're green. And Brody Hayes got a solid gap to second.
All right, yep, solid gap. Brody Hayes up a front. Logan second. Cale Gale third. Cody McFadden fourth. And right now, Timothy Zayas currently running in that 5th position. I'm going to watch it here real quick, see what happens.
Yeah, everyone seemed to file out pretty good there, especially the top 5.
Still watching, still watching. That looks like we may have a potential battle here. Mike Franklin was looking there to the inside of the 79 of Zach Willard. Brandon Freeze directly behind him. Really close battle ride here. We go back here with Cody Litcher in the 96, the 128 of Danny Ware, Brandon Ketchum. They're really close together as well.
And Scott Brooks has got a couple coming to his inside. Looks like he's having some problems, but I don't know. Got run down pretty good by like 5. I believe he lost 5 spots there.
Scott Brooks back to 20. The 128 of Danny Ware. Just talking about this.
You got another pretty good battle back here with Shad Kerr, and he's going at it with the 88 of Paul Irvin. Paul Irvin going to cross him over here and get to his inside, see if he can't make a move. He is inside of him here going into 1. He is going to clear.
Yeah, Paul Irvin, however, not for position. He is 8 laps down. But still the battle, nonetheless, Steven. Oh, 3 wide! Oh, my God, 3 wide! Oh, a little bit of net coating there, but they keep it straight.
Yeah, that was a wild one. I was watching that one as soon as it happened.
Wow!
It's race time now.
Yep, 11 to go. Brody Hayes, 1.6 seconds ahead of Logan Keiss. In second, Cale Gale, 3/10 behind the number 43. So still pretty close here between second and third. And then you get back here to third, fourth, and fifth. Yeah, pretty close between these drivers as well.
Yeah, it's little packs, little tight packs all over the place, man. It's been a lot of fun. This racetrack has been a lot of fun to watch tonight.
All right, we'll take a look at the caution count number here tonight. 11 cautions for 38 laps, 10 laps to go. 13 lead changes.
To see how these guys have really been able to control those trucks and keep them underneath themselves, and it's all starting to come into fruition now. It took us a little while, 11 cautions, but we're getting somewhere now.
Yep, had to unfortunately go a single file on the restart. Nope, still a little bit of a gap there between second and third. Now Cody McFadden pulling up ahead a little bit of Timothy Zayas and Josh Mayu. Well, Timothy and Josh, though, still pretty much neck and neck. Zach Willard right behind them in 7th. Mike Franklin falling back here into 8th. But hey, starting 31st into 8th, not bad with 7 to go, having a fantastic run. And Brandon Freeze starting 19th, currently running in 9th. And we've got a battle back here. Cody Lipster, the 35 of Ron Miller. Looks like Cody going to complete the pass there on that 35. Cody going to go into 10th.
Yeah, speaking of those big movers, the 102 of Josh Mayu, 35th to 6th. That is a lot of racing there.
Yes, it is. 6 laps remaining here tonight.
We put the bet on
24.
green, white checkered.
Man, I don't know. Brody Hayes pulling away from 2nd. Second place pulling a little bit of away there from Cale Gale. And I think right now, you know, with it 6 to go, these drivers are just really wanting to get the best finish they can. I don't know. We got to look at the...
I think it would break Brody's heart to see a green, white checker here, man. He's got a very commanding lead here. He's out to 2.1 seconds lead over to Logan Keiss. So I think he'd be a little upset. I'd be a little upset to see a green, white checker now. Caution fly now.
I don't know if I'd be upset. I think that's an understatement.
That's a real thing, too.
Coming down to 4 to go. This time by 16 more turns for Brody Hayes, our pole sitter.
Slowly increasing that lead, too. Just picked up 3/10 on Logan Keiss, up to 2.4 seconds lead there. So he's getting faster.
Within that green-white checkered window here, folks. If a caution comes out before the leader takes a white flag, well, guess what? We're going to stack them up, rack them up, do it all over again for one and only green-white checkered. Right now, Brody Hayes is setting and looking, and he is saying, all right, guys, finish this out under green. He does not want to see a caution. Everybody else behind him, I'm sure, wants that caution. Brody does not. Coming out of turn number 4 onto the front stretch. 2 to go here tonight.
Yeah, man, like I said, it's been a lot of fun watching this race tonight. I think a lot of guys had to come in here and teach themselves something. You know, it definitely looks like a tough track. Corners are pretty tight, so a lot of good racing though.
Yes, it is. A lot of good racing, a lot of side-by-side, some 3 wide. I missed it, as always. But nevertheless, you know, a lot of hard-fought racing. But Brody Hayes coming out of turn number 4. Can he take the white flag? He will do it. 1 lap remaining. White flag is in the air for Brody Hayes here this evening. On the backstretch, Brody Hayes holding strong. 3 seconds separates him and 2nd place. 1 second separates 2nd and 3rd. Brody Hayes coming out of turn number 4. Brody gonna win it here tonight for the Extreme Motorsports and 99.com Northern Capital Truck Series, round 6 at Gateway.
Yeah, man, what a race it was for Brody. Ups and downs all night long. Had to fight his way back to the front from the back.
Man.
Wild race, but awesome racing.
Yes, it is. Alrighty, folks. Me. Alrighty, folks, back live here on MaxSpeedTV. Well, we have caught up here with our third place finisher here tonight, Kale. Kale, man, what a race out there tonight, buddy, here at Gateway, 140 laps. It had to come down to, some cautions and going to single file restarts. You don't see that often here at Extreme, man. We'll talk about your racing and, man, what did you have to do to keep it straight?
Just patience. I took 2 tires there to get some track position back, and honestly, Brody deserved to win the race. He was fast. Logan was fast too. William Hartman was fast tonight. Fastest truck won the race. I'm glad that we come home with a top 3 here. Just lacked a little bit, and that was enough to get outrun.
Well, Gateway is over round 6. We go to Dover next week, buddy. Talk about the Monster Mile.
Oh, Dover can be a lot of fun. It can bite you, or you can have a blast out there racing. So I'm excited about that one. I think we'll have a good truck there, and it's a particular track that I like. I love concrete tracks, so go there and see what we can do.
All right, Cal, well, let's get back to it, man. Thoughts, shout-outs you want to give before you go celebrate?
Yeah, just want to give my girlfriend a thank you for letting me hang out and race tonight, and Hyperdrive Motorsports, Don Kidder, you guys, MaxSpeedTV, you do a fabulous job. Joshua, you have a lot to be proud of, and we'll see y'all next week.
All righty, buddy, we'll see you then, man. All right, well, that is going to bring us to our second place finisher here tonight, Logan Keiss, bringing it into second. Logan, man, what a race you had out there tonight, Gateway, man. Talk about your racing, and I believe this is the first podium for you here at Extreme and with me here. So talk about the race and that.
Well, Gateway isn't really one of my favorite tracks, so coming in tonight, I felt slow. The few practice sessions that I had, I was around, I think, a 35 or a 34.4, one of the two, and I felt like I was super slow, but I figured if I just came in and tried to keep all 4 quarters on the truck, that we'd have a good night. And it turns out we switched to the black MSTV truck, and I think it's gonna stick.
So you think that helped you?
Oh, absolutely. I'm a little stitious, so.
Oh, okay, all right. Well, talk about the tire. How was the tire wear here tonight, bud?
The tire wear really wasn't that bad for me. I didn't go hammering it down into the corner using third gear to slow it down like a few of the guys were. You could really tell when they were using the lower gear to slow them down in the corner. The rear end would kind of kick out on them. So for me, I just focused on keeping the tires on the car and keeping the fenders on the car, and it worked well. I know I took 2 tires at the start of the race to get myself into decent track position, and luckily the accident ended up happening right behind me. So all in all, it was a good night for tire wear.
All right, Dover, the Monster Mile next week. Talk about it real quick, bud.
Dover's one of my favorite tracks, so it'll be a fun race for me if we qualify well again like we did tonight. Gotta grab that 1 bonus point for being in the top 12. Happy about that. But Dover's, I'm really fast there, so it'll be a fun race.
All right, buddy. Thoughts, shout-outs you want to give before you go celebrate second place here tonight?
I want to thank you for doing the broadcast. It's great to go back and watch these things afterwards. I want to thank my whole team, everybody over at Downforce Motorsports for all the help they give me. All the sponsors that put XM99 on for us. Couldn't have it without them, and that's about it, man.
All right, Logan, we'll see you next week at Dover, buddy.
Thank you, sir.
All right, well, that is going to bring us to our winner here tonight and our pole sitter here. I don't know how he did it, but he's up here. Brody, got a copy?
I got you loud and clear.
Well, Brody, you started on pole. You fell back. You had to make your way back up toward the front, man. Cautions came out, throughout the race here. Then we went to the single file restarts, man. Talk about, grabbing the pole, but then going back toward the back and then making your way back up toward the front.
Yeah, I was able to start up front, stayed up there for a little bit. I got beat coming out of pit road by William and some of them guys, and then it was just racing them real hard to try and get up there. They had an unfortunate accident, which kind of bummed me out. It was real fun racing with those guys, but I made a mistake on one restart there and got a penalty for it, put me in the back, and then I had to try and race my way up through that melee to try and get back to the front. Luckily, some cautions fell, helped me out a little bit, but overall, the end of the race was a lot better than the beginning of the race with racing-wise. People started to do a little more give and take, but I'm happy it ended on a good note. Happy to get out of here with no incidents, so that was good.
Yeah, for sure. Well, was you worried being up front and having that gap that maybe a caution would have come out? We would have been under a green-white checkered. Was you concerned?
Yeah, definitely. I was praying for that white flag, and counted down the laps, got to 5 to go, and I was praying there wasn't going to be a green-white checker because anything can happen on those green-white checkers.
Yep.
Sometimes people pit, sometimes people stay out. So I had my mind made up what I was going to do if that green-white checkered came out. Luckily, it went green to the end, so it was pretty smooth sailing.
All right, Brody. Well, you're going to come away with the win here tonight. Congratulations. Definitely going to help you in the point standings for sure. Coming in 8th in points tonight, buddy. So definitely going to get some points there. But we got the Monster Mile of Dover next week. Talk about it real quick.
Dover's fun. You enter the corner high, and then you bottom out into the corner like a roller coaster, and then you raise back out of it. It's fast. It eats up the tires. Can be some good racing, but that wall will sneak out and get you at any time. So you gotta race the competition, but you gotta race the track too. Otherwise, Miles will have you for lunch.
Yeah, for sure. All right, buddy. Well, thoughts, shout out you want to give before you go celebrate your victory here tonight.
Shout out to my teammate Cody. He got a solid top 10 through that race tonight. Hopefully we can get the other two back on track next week at Dover, and we'll all be battling for a win here soon. And as always, thank you guys for broadcasting. It's always a good show.
All right, Brody. We'll see you next week at Dover, buddy. Go celebrate your win, man.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right, well, that is going to do it for the interviews here tonight. Let's get down here to the unofficial results, pending any admin stipulations they need to do. Brody Hayes coming away with the win here tonight. Congratulations to Brody for getting the win. Logan Keiss going to finish in 2nd. Cal Gale 3rd. Cody McFadden 4th. Timothy Zayas 5th. Josh Mayu 6th. Zach Willard 7th. Mike Franklin 8th. Brandon Freeze 9th. And Cody Lipster in 10th. Danny Ware in 11th, Ron Miller 12th, Brandon Ketchum 13th, Blair Patterson 14th, Jeff Glockner 15th, Nolan Neiman 16th, Justin Hansen 17th, Darren Bruce 18th, Jacob Bell 19th, and Joshua Gillian 20th, Shad Curran 21st, Curtis Vollmer 22nd, Scott Brooks 23rd, Jerry Glenn 24th, Dwayne Dunn 25th, Jeremy Horn 26th, Tommy Massey 27th, Paul Irvin 28th, GT Hawkins 29th, and William Hartman 30th. Casey Duncan 31st, Jarrett Lipster 32nd, Douglas Hess 33rd, Bradley Wetzel 34th, Garrett Heath 35th, Andrew Jump 36th, Topper Dugas 37th, Willie Nelson 38th, Randy Purdue 39th, Rhett Nichols 40th, Nick Hunt and Don Kidder, your admins here tonight. Well, again, congratulations goes to Brody Hayes, the winner here tonight. Tomorrow night, folks, 8:30 Eastern Time, 7:30 Central Time, the Sim Speed Shop Xfinity Series. Right back at it here on MaxSpeedTV. You don't want to miss it. Hope to see you all there. Until tomorrow night, folks, stay safe and have a good night.